Is Samsung gonna add notches to their displays? What will be different about them? And will they be top notch? What's up, party people? AndroidStud here, and it's time for Talking Tech Tuesday. And first up, it's all about Samsung. That's right. Evan Blass from Twitter just revealed some information on the upcoming S10, and he's got some details. First up, it's gonna have that punch hole style selfie cam cutout. Sounds like the Infinity O display, he writes. Also gonna have the ultrasonic fingerprint reader. As we all know, the OnePlus and some other devices use an optical sensor. This will have an ultrasonic sensor that Samsung's been waiting to perfect, and it should work really good because you can touch more areas of the display to unlock your device. Now it's going to have the 3 rear cameras on the back, the standard, that wide angle, you know I love it, and some of that telephoto action if you want to get those up close shots of your honeys or whoever else you want to take a picture of. Be careful. And also it's going to have that One UI new user interface from Samsung over Android Pie, so that should be a really nice device. As we all know, they talked about it last week, Samsung did in their developer conference, where they're gonna be putting notches on their display. You say, no way, I remember the commercial. Samsung making fun of Apple and their notches, and the notch haircut of this dude here. Looks like somebody I know. Anyway, check out these notches, man. Not 1, not 2, but 3 different notch designs are on their way. You're gonna have the Infinity U. This basically looks identical to the Essential phone, as we all remember Essential has the best looking notch right now. You also have the Infinity V, similar to the Infinity U, but with 4 edges instead of a curved half oval. So maybe more like the new Huawei Mate 20 Pro phones, or even the OnePlus phone. And then you have the Infinity O. This is kind of weird because the circle's gonna be like floating. It looks like a hole in your phone. This is a full circular cutout of the display. Not so much a notch on the top edge. Still seems like an eyesore. It's hard to imagine reaction to any of these notches being positive, but I will say on the OnePlus device and on the Essential phones, they're a little easier to digest when they're on your phone than the iPhone, or especially the Pixel 3 XL. Now, they'll also have a 4th display, which will be the new Infinity display. This looks to be a complete notchless display. Not sure when this puppy's gonna come out, but that will be interesting to have. I'm waiting for an Android phone to have a complete bezel-less design. I think that would be hot. Also, this past week, I just talked about Samsung's One UI. They announced a new design to their phones that are coming to the Note 9, the S9, the S9 Plus. But I also got great news for you. Looks like Samsung's also gonna put it on their S8 and Note 8 devices. So if you still have the device, you're gonna get that updated user interface and also Android Pie. Also coming out of Samsung is their Samsung foldable display, the Galaxy F, or whatever you want to call it, the sandwich, the suitcase, the foldable display. But it looks like this puppy's gonna cost close to $1,800. That's right, woo! Get your bankroll ready, get your money ready. You better let it rain, because a lot of money for a device. Looks like they're gonna be releasing this in March. So be careful about buying something like this. It's a concept. I'm not sure how many people can buy this phone. I will say I like the technology. I think it's interesting. I'm not gonna be a critic of it. I'm not gonna put it down and say it's not something that's innovative. I think it is. It's just, I think we have to find a way to meet the price point with this technology. I really like it. I would be interested in getting one, just not at $1,800. And the cool thing is, Android also announced that they'll support foldable displays. So any foldable displays that come out, whether it's Samsung, Huawei, LG, or anybody else, looks like Android's gonna have full support for it upcoming on their Android operating systems. Looks like Samsung's got a new color for their S9, and they're getting in the business of the gradient color. We all like that twilight color, but looks like Samsung's gonna be dropping that ice blue. That's right, new color from Samsung that's gonna look really, really nice. It's kind of like a blue with a silver, but it looks like it's only coming out in China. Not sure if it's gonna come out other regions, but I like the colors that they're coming out with some of these smartphone manufacturers. And speaking of colors, it looks like the OnePlus right here is coming out with a new color. That's right, OnePlus 6T Thunder Purple is coming to North America and Europe this week. OnePlus has announced that the Thunder Purple variant of the OnePlus 6T smartphone will be available for purchase in North America and Europe starting this Thursday, November 15th. The special purple variant first debuted in China last week, so now much more people will be able to get their hands on this device. Much like the Midnight and Mirror Black versions of the 6T, the Thunder Purple model is available in the 8GB RAM, 128GB storage, and will sell for $579. As we all know, T-Mobile has the Mirror Black only at the 8GB, 128GB version for $580. OnePlus is selling the Midnight Black and Mirror Black in different variants, 6GB, 8GB, and also the 128 and 256GB versions. Now, this kind of pisses me off. What's up with you guys, OnePlus? Seriously, you guys got to look out for your customers. You just announced this phone, this one right here. You announced it 2 weeks ago, November 1st, and in 2 weeks, you're releasing a different color, a really nice color. I mean, this color is lit. I don't even know if I'm using that word right, but anyway, this color is hot, man. Everybody wants this color, and I'm not trying to throw shade. Am I using these terms right? I don't even know. Anyway, you buy the Midnight Black, you buy the Mirror Black, and all of a sudden they release this color. You want this color? Come on, OnePlus, you got to be better than this. And we know you got the white one coming. We know you got the red one coming. But man, release all three of these colors. Give us the Midnight Black, the Mirror Black, and this purple one would have been nice. And release all the colors on T-Mobile. It's just kind of dumb how you exclusively leave out some people from getting what they really want, and you piss people off. So OnePlus, get it together. Speaking of OnePlus, it looks like their first 5G phone will not be the OnePlus 7. So which phone will it be? OnePlus has confirmed that they'll bring a 5G smartphone to the market next year, but it seems like it will not be the OnePlus 7. In a statement to CNET, the company confirmed that their upcoming 5G smartphone will be announced at the beginning of 2019, but it will not be the OnePlus 7. Instead, the company will launch a device that's either part of a separate, entirely new line. Remember the OnePlus X? So it looks like it'll be something that is separate from the OnePlus devices. OnePlus G smartphone is set to be announced next year, beginning of 2019. What's going on with LG and their V series? It looks like they've trademarked the following names: the V50, the V60, the V70, V80, V90. What does this mean for the G series? Does it look like they're gonna get away from the G series and just go with the V series? Anyway, it looks like LG trademarked all these names. The V40 looks like a really nice device. I haven't used it, but I've heard some great things about it. So it looks like LG is getting better at their devices. They're just really bad at marketing. That's it. That's going to do it for Talking Tech Tuesday. Thanks very much for watching. You can follow me on Twitter at AndroidStud, also Instagram. Get all your news, what's going on in the tech world. Also, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this week's episode. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're not. I want to thank everybody for subscribing to the channel. Almost at 5,000. I want to say a big thank you to those new subscribers. Also, those that started with me since the beginning, you know who you are. I love you, man. Keep it moving. And guess what, man? I got the OnePlus here, and I'm loving the fingerprint reader. It's working hot. It's working nice. But make sure you set it up right. I'm out of here. Love you.